I'm out here, XP Deus 2, and I'm going to be testing the two different programs for the beach. The beach, based off beach sensitive, I've got the pitch program that I've been using quite a bit of, and the multi-tone or two-tone program, setting them up the exact same way. There's a big difference in performance, and I'll show you that here. And I don't know why that shouldn't be, right? Because they're both beach sensitive. They should be, just the sounds are different. But the pitch tones has an extra thing, an extra setting in it that the multi-tones does not. Threshold. Why is that, XP Deus or some expert? Number two, the power or the performance of the multi-tone is better than the pitch tone. The pitch tone is smoother. It's much more stable on the beach. I've been using it quite a bit because it's so much more stable, but it does not sound off nearly as good or get as deep as the multi-tone. So here you go. I'm in a multi-tone right now. It's a two-tone program. Go through it. Discrimination's 10, sensitivity is 95, salt sensitivity is 9, frequency shift I've already done at 0. I've ground balanced, by the way, as well. Iron volume is 1, audio response is, or reactivity is 1, audio response is 7. So, expert discrimination is a two-tone program. The way I've got it set up, 10 is the disc. The first tone's 100 hertz, the second tone's 993. Bottle cap 0, notch is off, silencer 0. And that's how I've got that set up. Whoa, sorry. So let's just see. This is a 10 karat gold earring back. It's tiny, but it's interesting how it sounds. Now my speaker on my XP Deus, my external speaker, sounds awful. It sounds like it's broken. I don't know what happened. Maybe it got wet, but it's horrible. I'm gonna have to find out from XP Deus why it sounds so horrible too. It sounds like a broken or a hurt duck. Anyway, I'm about 4 inches above it right here. It's getting it easily. Not IDing it at about 4 inches. 78 to 04, 02. The IDs it here 38, 39, 40, 40, 33. I'm about an inch above it right here, a half an inch. You know what, to calm this down I'm going to bring this down to 90. Okay? And I'll do the same thing for the pitch program, which I got pitch here. This is discrimination, same setup. I'll bring it down to 90. Discrimination's at 10. It's at pitch, bottle cap 0, not 0, silencer 0. How much more smooth and calm that is, guys. I'll go back to the multi-tone in a minute. Then I'm going to bring the Equinox out here. I'm about an inch above it right here. 2 inches above it right here. Three inches. 3 inches, I'm barely getting it. I can hear it, just a whisper. Now look at this. I'm near it. I'm very close to it. I'm not hearing it at all. Coil's got to be within the inner rim of the coil to hear it. Outside, if it's just right over the outside rim, it doesn't get it. Or if it's outside of it just a little bit, it only gets it right when you're inside that coil. And it gets it. Good. Which is interesting. So we're going to show the Equinox too. All right, so here, multi-tone again. Same settings. Something wrong with my speaker. I don't know what's going on. See, I'm right here next to it and I don't hear anything. You gotta be within the coil to hear it. But look at this, I'm about 3 inches above it here. 4 inches. 4 inches above this thing, maybe even 5. I'm still hearing it. Not IDing it all the way. It's IDing it at 2 inches, really good. Why is that so much more powerful? So much more deep, the multi-tone than the pitch. Watch, I'll go back to the pitch again. This is 3 inches right here. About. Barely. 4 inches gone. 2 inches. This is 2 inches right here. It's close to IDing it. This is about 1 inch. Significantly more calm, but less deep with the pitch program. Really reactive though. And this is the reactivity's 1. Let's go to the Equinox. Oh, XP Deus. Again, one more thing that I'd like to know. Within discrimination, expert, sorry. Let's go to right here. You see this is grayed out up to 10. Well, this also includes the negative numbers. And I'll show you in the multi-tone what I'm talking about. But in the pitch program in full tones, I don't think you can go, I mean, you can only go to 0 with this discrimination. So this goes down to 0. Check this out. Right? Look, it's still grayed out. It's disc 0, right? So there's no disc. What's grayed out back there? That's the negative numbers. So it automatically, the beach programs automatically notch out the negative conductivity numbers. You can't mess with them. You can on the relic or the land programs, but any of the beach programs you can't do it. Why is that, XP Deus? Anyway, let's go back up to 10 on this one, and then I'll go to the multi-tone again. Watch, disc. Watch, I can go down to 0 on the tone break. Watch where it stops at 0. 0 stops right there. There's all that black area in there you can't mess with. You can't go down any farther. Why is that, XP Deus? I would love to know. Or any experts out there for the beach programs. I guess they've just figured that you don't really want to hear any of the negatives, right? I'm fine with that, I guess, but I want to know why it's different between the beach programs and the land programs. Anyway, so that's just one thing, and then obviously, as I mentioned before, why in the pitch program is there threshold? As you see here, you got a noise. A little hum going on. Got a hum. The hum takes away from the power. I have to be right back on it, right up on it. I don't hear it at all with that threshold on. I'll never really mess with threshold. Never used it on the Equinox either. But you can see on this program with the pitch or the multi-tone, there is no threshold. None. Why is that, XP Deus? Or any experts out there? Significantly higher above this target, I can still hear it. At least 1.5 inches, 2 inches higher than the pitch program. Same settings, guys. Anyway, let's get the Equinox out and see how it sounds. Alright guys, got the Equinox here. What I'm running is a two-tone program on Beach 2. I've got the volume jacked up as far as you can go for the first tone, or for the second tone. The first tone is just the negative iron numbers, from -9 to 0. The second tone from 0 all the way up to 25, and it's at 25 obviously there. So I've got the first tone at like 1, I think. Let's just see. You can see here. Alright, so I've got it 1 and the second tone at 25. So I've got a two-tone program. First tone, the tone sound, I guess you say, the tone actually of the tone is 1. The second one is 25 all the way up, so it's a very high tone from 0 to 25. I've got no discrimination. I got it all blacked out, and I run it on a 5 recovery speed. FE is at 0, FE 6 or 2, I'm sorry, is at 6, and that's it. I've got sensitivity at 22, and let's see how it goes here, guys. It's a very clean sound, isn't it? I'm only getting a 3, 4, 5. I'm IDing it. I'm 3 inches above it right here. 3 inches easily, maybe almost 4. That's my swing speed. Boy, that's smooth. I get it at the edge right here, whereas I was not getting it with the Deus. I had to be inside the coil to get it. Interesting. But about 3.5 inches. It's IDing it too. About 3 inches, 4 inches, I'm still hearing it. It's really hurting. It's just pounding this target. Wow, guys. Pretty impressive on for this little itty bitty piece of gold. It's smooth too. Huh. You guys see it and hear it. I don't know. That's a toughie there. I don't know. I think the Equinox wins that one right there.